Like this is how I teach everybody. Like how I handed it in your hand. I just sort of would start people out saying do a horizontal orbit. Once you get the horizontal orbit, you can find the rhythm to it, and you just start turning it into the vertical orbit. But there's really it's all in like how you're holding it. So it's your position, and then the technique. The motion, the pressure, the changing, all has to be within a rhythm. So you start learning to do motion. It all started from this chaos position when I was b-boying. I just was holding it with 2 strings, and it shortened the length of it, so it made it easier to make more like more of aggressive type, forceful movements and stuff. But I figured as long as these 2 don't go through there, when you split it into this position, it doesn't tangle. So from there I started thinking about it. It's really how you hold it and what you're doing to it. It's your position and your technique. So the techniques became like add motion, start swinging it and spinning it. Feel the pressure when you wrap it, just pull it off to counter the wrap. And then change your position, like you're either holding a ball, a string, or some combination of a ball and string. So those are like your BSCs, your basic positions. You just establish a basic position and hold it for a couple movements. And in my form, where I'm dancing, I hold a position a lot and I'll move around with it. Do you make music, like you MC or a beat maker or anything like that?
I used to play music, like piano.
Oh, awesome. Used to. You don't have a piano, or you just don't play anymore?
I just don't play as much anymore.
Man, if you can play a piano, that's every instrument right there. And a MIDI sequencer, just get a MIDI keyboard. You could be playing saxophone and flutes and playing a whole symphony from your fingertips. The piano is a very important skill. I don't quite have that gift yet. I have a piano, but not the gift.
It's not that much. And
Like,
then violin.
Oh, you play violin too? That's awesome. But you're not in the music program here? You're not recording at all? Man, that sounds like a good direction to follow. Those are unique instruments. Both classical too. Yeah, my stuff, like I beatbox, like I put this on to try to get my rhythm down a little bit better. My beatbox never sticks at the same tempo, so it's like, but having the beat on always makes me want to keep the rhythm. So I start adding a tempo to it. I'll be like, I guess my internal rhythm's a little slower than the beatbox, then I try to match it into a 90 BPM. I think my rhythm's going a little erratic today. But it's a lot of fun just to sort of flow with. There's no real right or wrong, so I feel I want to start a community here. I'm going to create a circus arts club and sort of promote people that make music, people that dance, people that do any sort of anything that they'd like to try to perform on stage, even just like falling around slapsticky clown stuff. That's what I do. So hey, you're getting the hang of the orbit. The orbit's got a lot of different options to it, depending on how hard you pull it and how close you move your hand to that flowing ball. It lengthens that. Now that people aren't around, I can do more bigger motions, but I try to contain myself pretty small when I'm demoing in this spot because people are walking to either side of me. I normally play in the lawn out there. Feel free to stop anytime you want. I never even introduced myself. My name is Myc Wyse.